we believe that the Sacco community can benefit immensely from technology and for them to think and move into the digital transformation journey. So we are DX5. My name is Harry. We used to be called CIO Africa, but now CIO Africa is a product. So CIO Africa is a product of DX5. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions, so I'm here the whole day. If you want to understand that structure or that move. But I wanted to talk very briefly about digital transformation, because this is it's a conversation that you will meet it everywhere, and especially for us. We keep talking to different people about technology. So the first thing that comes into everybody's mouth nowadays is digital transformation. And when you ask 10 people what digital transformation means to them, you'll get 10 different answers. Some make sense, some sound ridiculous, some are overreaching, but still you'll get 10 different answers. So I wanted to just share a few thoughts based on my experience, based on the interactions I've had with different people, technology makers, technology users, on digital transformation. Or maybe before I even go there, let's have the mic. Do you have a roving mic somewhere? Maybe just anybody to volunteer and tell us what they understand by digital transformation. There's no wrong or right answer. Hi. Eric. Ian. What's going on? There's somebody there. There's somebody there. Just say your name, where you come from, and then you tell us.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Eunice Nyambura, property advisor with Optiven Limited. And what I'd say about digital transformation, in my own thinking, is something that makes our lives easier.
Okay.
Yes.
Anybody else? Yeah, there's somebody here.
Morning, everyone. My name is Beckwell Shem Nalia from Metropole. For me, digital transformation is just the use of technology to automate business operations to simplify mostly the manual processes.
Okay. Anybody else? One more? Can I mention names? Robert.
Assuming I'm the only Robert here.
Yes.
My name is Robert from Mombasa Port Sacco. Digital transformation is the use of technology to enhance processes, operations, and all our dealings. Thank you.
Okay. So you see, 3 people, 3 different answers. But that's what digital transformation is, and this is what trends like digital transformation do, because you get to, depending on where you are, where you sit, where you stand, then you could have a different view of what it is. But here are my thoughts. So DX, for those who didn't know, DX is short for digital transformation. So even our naming, our business is following that trend, that we want to help organizations to digitally transform. But to me, digital transformation is about business. It's about business, it's about how you do things, it's about operational efficiencies, it's about creating products that make sense to your customers, it's about you dealing with your customers, it's about you dealing with your systems internally. It's about you. It's both internal and external improvement using digital tools. Digital transformation is strategy. It's a business strategy. We all try to, when you talk about digital transformation, the first thing that comes to you is, or rather to people, is technology. But I think digital transformation is wider than technology. So we need to look at it as a strategy, a business strategy. So if it is then a strategy, then we need to be able to build a roadmap to hit or to have an effective and successful digital transformation journey. It means we need to have clarity on what we want to do. It means we need to know what processes we want to bring efficiencies to. We need to know everything that we want to do from a business point of view, and then now into a technology thing, because technology is the core of business transformation, not the digital transformation. Yeah. So technology is at the center of digital transformation, but not it. This also calls for a lot of creativity, because if you look at the technologies that have come up, and I keep on talking to different people, and you look at the technologies that come up today, you can do virtually anything. Especially with this no-code, low-code kind of stuff, you can build anything, and you don't even need to be a CIO anymore. So Robert, just watch your job, because your customers, who are your business colleagues, will now be able to build their own apps, build their own processes using no-code, low-code kind of tools. Yeah. So depending on how creative you are, then you're able to build things that actually make sense to your business, yeah, to your work processes, to your workflows. Yeah. So you can look at your workflow and create an app on, say, Microsoft Dynamics 365, and do a whole customer journey based on not code, but based on just the tools that they've given you. So embrace the art of possibilities. This is where you become creative and use technology to your benefit. So if you're talking about creativity, then you're talking about people. So people are going to be the most essential, as always, the most critical resource that you're going to need. And the more creative people you have, the better for you, because you'll be able to come up with solutions that everybody will be wowed, your customers will be happy, and of course the business will also be able to benefit from those efficiencies. Boundaryless businesses. This is one of the hardest things to do, because the traditional business structure has always had departments. And the one department sometimes doesn't speak to the other department doesn't speak to the other. Then you have leadership issues, chiefdoms. But see, when we look at digital transformation, then we're saying you have to have one single source of truth. So your data is your everything, and that data needs to come from everywhere, used by everybody, depending on their use cases. So we have to break all these silos that are in businesses for us to benefit from digital transformation. And it's a continuous process. So when you're starting from your strategy, you need to know that this is something that is continuous. It's not a project. Digital transformation is not a project. It's a journey. It's a process. Yeah? And it costs money. It can be expensive. It can be cost effective, depending on where you want to go with your strategy. And also, it's not about buying new stuff. Because I think this is where there is a lot of misconception about digital transformation that you have to do. Buying new, it's your processes. You might have the infrastructure in place, but then your processes are not digitally aligned. Yeah. So it's not about buying new stuff. It's about creating processes that make sense to your business. So here are some of the imperatives, of course, for digital transformation. Of course, customer centricity. You will be able to understand your customer needs, understand their realities, their preferences. So if I am a Sacco member, you need to know my preferences. Do I prefer to come to the banking hall? Do I prefer to deal with mobile? How do I want to be communicated to? Is it through SMS? Is it through WhatsApp? So those, and you have the opportunity to become really laser focused on your customer, because you see it's all about data. Yeah. Agility as well. Sorry for that BU. But business agility is critical. How do you respond to change? There's a new regulation that needs to be implemented. How do you change that quickly? How do you manage different processes that have changed within the business? How do you bring in new products into the market? Yeah? If your product development cycle is 2 years, you can't survive anymore. Product development cycles need to be shorter. You need to go to the market quicker. At the same time, you need to think about security. You need to think about sustainability of those products. You need to, and you know, this is where now you see products coming into market for 2-3 months. Then the business realizes there's no money here, and you kill it and you build another one. That's agility. You don't have to stick to a product that doesn't make you money. Yeah. So business agility is one of the big benefits of digital transformation. Of course, data driven. So all your decisions, you stop making decisions based on or decisions based on emotions, or decisions based on who you know, what you know. So it's data, and as they say, data doesn't lie. Innovation. This is one of the. I love innovation, because this is where now you see you actually separate the boys from the children, or so. Because innovation, when people talk about innovation, the first thing they think about is something new. But it doesn't have to be something new. It can be a new way of doing something, right? It could be the same thing, but now done differently, in a more innovative, more creative way. So you have the flexibility when you take this journey. You have the flexibility to innovate at the speed of light. You can innovate fast, but again, it goes back to creativity. Then it goes back to talent. You see, so all these things are intertwined. Yeah, because when you look at business models, for instance, so people used to build these business models for many years, where this is how we built this product, and this is how we're going to sell it, and this is how we're going to make money out of it. Yeah, but that is changing. Yeah, you create products on the fly. You test this this business model. This doesn't work. You create you try another one. You experiment on another one. So you have a lot of room for experimentation, and without breaking the bank. Because you see a lot of before now, creating products and taking products to market was a big deal, and it would cost you a lot of money. But not anymore. You can do it on a budget, test the market, see whether it fits. If it hits traction, you're good with it. If it doesn't, you kill it, build another one. Yeah? So it's, again, innovation, agility, it comes into play. Empowerment of employees. Your employees will be, I can't overemphasize this, it's creativity. It's the people who will be working with you that will bring digital transformation. Because if the people are not bought, then you'll have issues. Yeah, people need to see the value of digital transforming the business, and these are the people who will be able to make you move into your digital transformation journey. New ways of working. COVID taught us that you can actually work from anywhere. In fact, that working from home thing, it's become a joke nowadays, because home can be anywhere. It can be in the streets, it can be in a restaurant. But that's innovation as well. If you look at it, it's innovation. Bring your own device. This is a concept that was long. People talked about it many years ago, but now it's taking shape again. I don't have to work on the corporate laptop. I want to work on my tablet. That's how I feel comfortable. So why are you forcing me to use a laptop? Yeah. You figure out how you're going to secure my tablet, figure out how you're going to secure my mobile phone. That's where I work from. Yeah? So you empower the people that you work with so that they can help you digitally transform. And collaboration, and this is big, guys. And here, when I talk about collaboration, is collaboration from within and without. Yeah? So collaboration within your own departments. Those silos, remember, we break them. So we break the silos. Let's collaborate. Let's see. It's not the responsibility of the product team to build products. It's a responsibility of everybody within the business to build a product. Yeah, because you have something to add into that. You have insights to bring into the product. Yeah, so it's a responsibility of everybody to create a product that will be successful. It's the responsibility of everybody. I joke around in the office. I tell them, sales is not a function of the sales team. Sales is a function of the entire business, because the entire business is dependent on sales. Yeah, so it's that collaboration. We need to bring that collaboration within the business, and then let's not try to be good at what we're not. Right? You need to identify your strengths. So, if your strength is not building systems, do not build systems. Yeah? There are people who are good at building systems. Collaborate. Look for them. Align. Yeah? And partner. You will have your products faster. You'll get out to the market faster. You'll be able to wow your customers. At the end of the day, it's about the customer. Customer centricity. Right? So think customer first. And if you do that, then you'll be able to make even your board members and your exco happy, because you will have delivered for them. And I say thank you. So this is just my thoughts. I could be right, I could be wrong, but this is what I think. When we talk about digital transformation, these are the things that we need to put in mind. All right. Caro didn't expect this. So, sorry if I took longer than expected. But I thought that was important for us to just have that conversation. And I think this conversation will carry us through the day, because all the conversations will be about different things, but most of them coming into digital transformation. So I think this gives us a good starting point from where we can start our conversation.